Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with the second term portion of EVS subject, and today we are going to discuss the ninth topic, that is animals and their young ones. In our earlier classes we have already learned about the living things and non-living things. So which are the living things? Plants, animals and human beings are the living things, and there are various characteristics, or we can say we have learned about the features of living things. Now what are these features? So living things, they need food and water for their growth and survival. Similarly, they need air, that is oxygen, for breathing. Living things, they feel and they react to the things that happen in their surrounding. Also, the living things, they reproduce, that is they give birth to the young ones of their same kind. And the topic that we are going to discuss today is totally based on this feature of living things, that is reproduction. So students, all the living things, maybe the plants, animals or the human beings, they live for some years. They have their own lifespan. Okay, so to continue this life, they reproduce. They give birth to the young ones of their same kind. All the plants, all the animals and the human beings, they continue their life by the process of reproduction. So here you can see on the board the definition of reproduction. The process by which animals produce their young ones is called as reproduction. So reproduction is the process by which the animals, they produce their young ones which are of their same kind. This process is called as reproduction, and this process of reproduction takes place in two ways, and the two ways are, the first one is animals, they give direct birth to their young ones, and the second way of reproduction is by hatching eggs or by giving eggs. There are some animals, some birds which do not give direct birth to their young ones, but they give eggs, and the eggs are given warmth for a specific period, and then the young ones come out of these eggs. So these are the two methods or the two ways by which reproduction takes place in animals. Okay, so now we will learn both these ways one after one in details. So the first way of reproduction, that is by giving direct birth to the animals. The animals like cows, buffaloes, dog, cat, even human beings, then tigers, leopards, lions, deer, rabbit, all these animals, they give direct birth to their young ones. After the birth of their young ones, the mother animal takes care of these young ones. Okay, as I told you, the young ones of these animals, they develop in the womb of the mother for a specific period, and after that period the birth of that young one takes place. Also, the animals which give direct birth to the young ones and they feed the babies with their own milk. So such type of animals which give direct birth to the young ones and they feed their young ones with their own milk, they are called as mammals. So this is the second term for us to learn today, that is mammals. Animals that give birth to young ones and feed them with their own milk are called as mammals. M-A-M-M-A-L-S, mammals. So far we have learned two terms, that is reproduction and mammals. So as I told you, these mother animals, they give birth to the young ones and they feed their young ones with their own milk. They are called as mammals. Also, these mammals, they take care of their young ones. And how do they take care of their young ones? You can see here, care of the young ones. So what are the things or how do these mammals take care of their young ones? They clean them. So it is the duty or the responsibility of the mother animal to take care of the young ones. So the first care is they clean them. They clean them by lapping them with their tongue. Yes, you might have seen how the cat or the dog or a cow laps the children, laps its kids with its tongue. So it is the way of cleaning by them. The next is they teach them to find the food. So these young ones, they are very little, small. They can't find food for themselves. First thing, they feed upon the milk of their mother. But later on, as they grow, they have to learn to find the food. So the mother animal teaches the young ones to find food for themselves. The next is they teach them to live on their own. So they teach their young ones to become independent for their food, for their safety, for everything. Also they protect them. So the mammals or the animals that give direct birth to their young ones, they protect their kids. They protect their young ones from any strangers, from any other animals. So this is how these animals we can say mammals take care of their young ones. So as I told you about mammals, it is not true. It is not that only the animals that live on land are called as mammals. The bird like bat, it is also a mammal because it gives direct birth to its young one and it takes care. It can't feed its milk, but it gives direct birth to its young one, and so it is called a mammal. Similarly, the dolphins and whales, which are the water animals, they too give direct birth to their young ones. Other fishes that are found in the water, they hatch eggs, they give eggs. But dolphins and whales are the water animals that give direct birth to their young ones, and that is why they are called as mammals. Also, there are some mammals which hatch eggs. Okay, I will be telling you about those mammals in detail in the clip that I will be showing you just now. So students, here you can see some animals that give direct birth to their young ones. Examples, as I told you, cats, elephants, lions. Then I also told you that cows, dogs, human beings, dolphins, bats, whales, all these animals give direct birth to their young ones, and that is why they are called as mammals. And these mammals are well developed. They have sense organs and they have a well developed brain. Also, some of these mammals, they have hair on their bodies, and these animals take care of their young ones by feeding them their milk. Also, they take care of their young ones by protecting them, by teaching them to live independently. They also teach them how to find the food, and they also teach them to clean themselves. Also, there are few mammals like the duck-billed platypus. You can see here the picture which is shown on page number 51 of your EVS textbook. These are few mammals. Also, we have one more mammal which is known as spiny anteater. These mammals, they lay eggs instead of giving birth to their young ones. Also, you might have heard about the kangaroo. It keeps its newborn baby in the pouch which is found near its stomach. It keeps its baby in the pouch until the baby is able to take care of itself, or until it grows a little bigger. It keeps its baby in the pouch. So these are the ways how these mammals take care of their young ones. Now let us discuss the second way of reproduction found in animals. So the second way of reproduction is by laying of eggs. So there are various animals that lay eggs as the process of reproduction, like birds, insects, snakes, reptiles, also the crocodiles, fishes. Various types of fishes also reproduce by laying eggs. and this way of reproduction is the second method or the second way of reproduction. So students, as I told you about reproduction about the mammals, also the second way, that is the process of reproduction by laying of eggs. As I told you, the birds, the fishes, the insects, then we have frogs, we have snakes, also the crocodiles and the tortoise, they also lay eggs, and these eggs are given warmth, or we can say they are incubated, that is they are given warmth for a specific period, and then after giving warmth for that specified period, the young ones come out from the eggs. For example, the hens, they give eggs, they hatch eggs, and when the eggs are given warmth for 21 days, so the eggs have to be incubated for a period of 21 days, and then the young ones, the chicks, they start coming out of the eggs. So the the terms like reproduction and mammals we have already seen. In this second method, the terms like hatching, incubation are to be discussed. Now I will be showing you a clip in which I will be telling you about the structure of an egg. What is the internal structure of an egg? Also, I will be showing you the incubation process, how the incubation process takes place, so that you easily get to know about the second method of reproduction found in animals. Now, let us discuss the internal structure of an egg. So, you can see here how is the egg inside. You might have broke the egg of a hen, and you might have seen that there is a circular yellow part in it and white, or you can say colorless part also inside the egg. So each egg has a hard, the outer shell is hard. So each egg has a hard but thin protective outer covering which is called as egg shell. So you might have seen the eggshell. Inside the shell there is a white jelly-like substance. So if you have taken the broken egg into your hand, you might have felt that the white or the white jelly-like structure, it is very jelly, or it is very sticky, and this white jelly-like structure here in this part, it is called as the albumen, or it is also called as the egg white, and this albumen is rich in proteins. In the center of the albumen there is a yellow substance. This yellow substance, this is at the center of the entire albumen, and this yellow structure or yellow substance is called as the yolk. This yolk is rich in fats, vitamins and minerals. So it is always said that if you have a egg for your breakfast, or if you have a egg anytime, it will be very nutritious for your health, because the entire egg, it contains proteins, it contains fats, vitamins and minerals. So this is the internal structure of an egg. The outer covering, it is called as eggshell. Inside the eggshell you have albumen, that is the white jelly-like structure is called as the albumen, and at the center of the albumen there is a yellow substance which is called as the yolk, and this yolk is rich in fats, vitamins and minerals. So students, now let me show you the life cycle of a hen. Here you can see the animals that lay eggs. I told you the birds, fishes, insects, all of these, they lay eggs. Also I showed you about the internal structure of an egg. So the birds like crows, sparrows, hens and eagles, all the birds, as I told you, exception is only the bat. It gives direct birth to the young one. All the birds, they lay eggs. Also the fishes, insects, frogs, snakes, crocodiles, also the tortoise, they lay eggs. And what happens, how do the young ones come out of these eggs? So here you can see, here is a example, or the example of life cycle of a hen is given. So here you can see a adult hen. The adult hen gives eggs. After giving of eggs, maybe some hens give 7 eggs, some give 8, some give 10. So it is the number of eggs depends upon the hens. So after giving of eggs, what is done? The eggs are kept together and the mother hen gives warmth to these eggs. She sits on these eggs for 21 days. All 21 days. So warmth is given by the mother hen to those eggs, and after completion of 21 days, baby chick comes out or hatches out. So the process in which these eggs are given warmth is called as hatching. Okay. So the baby chick comes out from the egg and then the chick grows up. So here you can see the yolk which is inside the egg, the yellow material which is inside the egg, it contains food for the growing baby. It is called as the embryo. The embryo undergoes many changes and then it grows into a chick. The parent bird or the parent fish, parent insect, it keeps the egg warm by sitting on that egg. This process of sitting on the egg is called as incubation. Incubation period is the period for which the egg is given warmth. If we consider for hen, the incubation period is 21 days. And when the fully grown chick breaks the egg and comes out of that egg, that process is called as hatching. So the period or the days for which the mother animal or the mother bird sits on the egg for giving it the warmth is called the incubation period. And hatching means when the baby animal, baby chick, baby bird comes out of the egg, that process is called as hatching. So students, the young ones of these birds, they do not have feathers and their eyes are closed. The parent bird feeds the young ones. They teach them how to fly. As they grow up, feathers grow on their body. The parent bird looks after the young ones till these young ones are strong enough to protect themselves. Still they are strong enough to find food for themselves. The parent bird, the parent frog, all these, they take care of their young ones and slowly their young ones grow and then they become independent.